It is week 4 of the NFL season, and I have my predictions. But as always, we're going to start with our slip of the week first. So, starting it off, I will be taking the Commanders over the Falcons, the Titans upsetting the Houston Texans, the Bears beating the Raiders, and the Ravens beating the Kansas City Chiefs. But I did get a request in the last video to do a prize pick first touchdown score. And so for that, I have the Panthers scoring first, with it not being McMillan or Hubbard. The Titans scoring first, which I think is going to be the Titans tight end, but not Ridley or Pollard. I have Jonathan Taylor scoring first for the Colts, Roma Dunze for the Bears, Josh Jacobs for the Packers, and last but not least, I have another player scoring for the Broncos. I think it's going to be Marvin Mims personally, but that is my predictions for the first touchdowns of those 6 games. But now let's hop into the predictions. So starting it off, Thursday night, my Cardinals are taking on the Seattle Seahawks. I think it's a great game, divisional matchup, and it really just comes down to, is Cardinals offense going to show up or not? And right now, not the most confident, but I'll never say my boys are out. Give me the Cardinals. But we have Vikings and Steelers, which I believe this is an international game. And I think the Steelers are a really good team. Don't get me wrong. I think Aaron Rodgers is doing good over there. But that Vikings team put up numbers against the Bengals. I was a Jake Browning supporter, but after that game, I don't know. That was a game. That defense was electric. Multiple touchdowns. That was a dangerous team. That Vikings team, and I can see them going back to back with that, even if it's back to back with Wentz. Let me take the Vikings. Washington versus the Falcons. I honestly thought this would be a much better game, but after the Falcons' performance last week, even with Marcus Mariota, if he is playing, I think the Washington Commanders take this game with ease. I don't think Bijan is enough to carry Michael Penix through a win like this. Give me the Commanders. Saints Bills. Saints are hanging on with everybody except Seattle. And after the Dolphins are able to hang on with them, it wouldn't surprise me if the Saints can hang on. But the Bills are just the best team in the league. Josh Allen is the MVP. Give me Buffalo with the easy win. Chargers, Giants. It's basically the same thing here. Justin Herbert is MVP candidate. This is an extremely good Chargers team. Even with the loss of Najee Harris, I don't see the Chargers skipping a beat. I think Amarian Hampton's going to just explode, getting more reps, and I think this Chargers team is just going to be one to look out for. Contender, give me the Chargers. Titans, Texans. I talked about this. I took this in the slip. The Titans are going to upset the Texans. It's a divisional matchup. Anything can happen. Any given week, anything can happen. And I think Cam Ward has been let down by his team on multiple occasions, but we have seen that the defense is strong and that the offense is going to get opportunities. I think this is going to be the game they piece it all together. His weapons come out to play. Calvin Ridley has himself a good game. They get Tony Pollard going. This is going to be a good game for the Titans. I think Cam Ward gets his first victory as a starter in the NFL. Browns, Lions. The Browns beat the Packers. And I said the Packers are going to win, but I said that was a trap game. And I could see it playing in the same way. But this Lions team dominated the Ravens. I mean, dominated. To the point where I don't know if I'm very high on the Ravens anymore. The Lions put in work. I took the Lions to beat them. And I didn't think it was going to be that bad. They won very convincingly. And I think the Lions are going to do so again. Maybe not as convincingly. I can see the Browns getting in more than the Ravens. But the Lions will win at the end of the day. Give me the Lions. Panthers, Patriots. Another one in the slip. I have the Panthers winning this game. I think Bryce Young finally popped last week. It was 2 weeks of build up. He's got to get back into the rhythm. Week 3 hits, 30-0 against the division rival Falcons. I think this team found its rhythm. I think they're going to keep riding it high. I think they're going to continue that into week 4. And against a solid Drake May Patriots team. But I think they're really going to feed off week 3 and continue that success into week 4. And Bryce Young, Ted McMillan, they're going to have themselves a day. Give me the Panthers. Then we have Eagles, Bucks. I can't stress this enough. Baker Mayfield is a top 5 quarterback, and this game is going to prove it. Baker Mayfield and this Bucs team. Ibuka is balling out for a rookie. Insane. And they're going to be without Mike Evans, and I expect Ibuka to just get number 1 reps, number 1 targets. His production is going to be insane in this game. And I think we're going to see the Eagles be forced to pass again like they did last week against the Rams. They couldn't get the run game going, and they're going to be trailing this game a lot. And they're going to be forced to air this ball out. And I think this defense is going to be really good for the Bucs. But I think Baker Mayfield is going to lead this Bucs team to a double-digit victory against the former Super Bowl champs, ending their undefeatedness. Give me the Bucs and Baker Mayfield. Colts Rams. This is such a good game because we're about to find out. Are the Colts legit? The Colts took on the Broncos. They skimmed it out. They got lucky, leverage, field goal, everything happened. Are the Colts going to be able to come in and hang with the Rams right now? That's what we're about to find out. And Indiana Jones, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, he has just been really impressive. And I was thinking about it, and I think Daniel Jones to the Colts is going to be what Baker Mayfield is to the Bucs. That move, finding just like their right place, their right team, the team that's willing to actually build around them and is ready to win with them. I think that's the same kind of comparison. I think Daniel Jones has found his team in the Colts. And this team looks unstoppable right now. I mean, we're talking arguably best offense in the league. Daniel Jones playing like an MVP candidate. I think the Colts honestly beat the Rams. The Rams have all the weapons. They got a good defense. But I think the Colts showed that they are legitimate contenders and are going to be a dangerous playoff team in beating the Rams. Give me the Colts. Jags, Niners. This is going to be a good game. It's a very injured Niners team, but it's also a iffy Jags team right now. And I think the Jags have everything it takes to get the upset, but this is a hard-fought Niners team. They'll fight to the end. Trust me, I know. My team lost to them by a field goal. But I think I want... It's kind of similar with the Commanders and the Packers. My heart says Jags. My brain's telling me to go Niners. I'm going to go the Niners. Hopefully my heart is right, but give me the Niners. Baltimore versus Kansas City. This is kind of crazy because one of these teams is going to be 1-3. It's kind of a crazy thought there. But I think no matter how you look at it, this is also on the slip. I think you have to go Ravens. I think no matter how many games this team has lost already, which is a surprising number being 1-2, but they still have better weapons. They are a healthier team. And Lamar and Derrick Henry are going to find their footing. And I expect this to be a dominant win for the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Chiefs, they'll be competitive for the first half, but I think second half Ravens run away with this game and really show, no, they're still here. Give me the Ravens. We have the Bears and we have the Raiders. This is also the last one of the slip. I think the Bears really dominate this game. The Raiders have just been unimpressive. Ashton Jency hasn't really been impressive to me. And so I think this Raiders team just doesn't have it. Or maybe they're waiting to still have it. It took the Panthers a couple weeks to get it together and find their rhythm. I think it's going to take the Raiders a lot longer to get that. They've had good games, but they haven't really won. And that's kind of a problem. And this Bears team, it's not a great Bears team. I'll admit to that. But this offense is finally getting off its feet. It's finally looking good. I think the defense is good enough to definitely hold this Raiders team to a solid outing. But I think the offense is going to have itself a really good day. I think Caleb Williams and Roma Dins are going to connect a lot. And I think just the Bears win handily in this game. But then we have Sunday night. A really good game. I'll watch this. Packers-Cowboys. We know the rivalry here. Everyone knows what happens. Dez caught it. Did not catch it. What happened? This is just always a good game whenever it comes on. Packers-Cowboys. And honestly, I hope this is a shootout. It's the kind of game where everything feels like it is going to lead to a shootout. And I would really love it to be so. And this Packers team coming off a bad beat, 10-13 loss against the Browns of all teams. And this Cowboys team not coming off a prettiest game either. I believe they lost 2 possessions to the Bears. Not pretty, but they both have offenses that can just go crazy on any given Sunday. And I really like the Packers in this game. I think they're going to get the job done. But I don't think you can count out the Cowboys. They're going to be here to compete. And, they have on and off days. And so it's hard to tell when they're going to be on. And with Micah Parsons' revenge game, who knows what's going to happen. But I don't think you can count them out. I don't know what the spread is, but I'm taking Cowboys spread. I think they're going to hang in on this game, but give me the Packers. Then we have Jets, Dolphins, Monday night. Which, random tangent, I don't like there being 2 Monday night games. I think it's stupid. There should only be 1. But that's just me. Anyways, Jets, Dolphins. These are 2 teams that just don't have it right now. And Tua turned the ball over, That Dolphins team it needs some help. It needs work. And I think the Jets, with Tyrod Taylor, are going to win this game. The Jets are a way better team than they are on paper. And even with the backup quarterback, I think they get the job done against this really bad Dolphins team. And last but not least, the second Monday night game, Bengals-Broncos. Is Jake Browning going to have a recovery game from last week? That's going to be the question here. I still think Jake Browning is the guy that can get it done. Now, if that's the case or not, we're about to find out. But this is a really good Denver Broncos team and also a really good Denver Broncos defense. He's going to have a lot of challenge here. And I really would like to see the Bengals win this game. But honestly, it's just unrealistic. That the Broncos team is way better. It's healthier. Not by much, but it's just a better team. And ultimately, I think I'm going to have to go with the Broncos. I'd love to see Jake Browning come in, dominate against a really good opponent, and come out with a win. But the Broncos are just the better team here. And I think they'll be very productive in this game. Give me Denver. But that is going to be my predictions for the Week 4 slate. Let me know down below your guys' predictions if you agree or if you disagree with me. And be sure to hit that like and sub button. And with that being said, I'll see you on the next one.